All warfare is based on deception. For years, the West's hypocrisy has made the world a battlefield. The corrupt talk, while our brothers and sons spill their own blood. Remember, Silver. The deceit cuts both ways.
Russian authorities claim the attack was orchestrated by an emotive Joseph Allen.
The bigger the lie, the more likely people will believe it. And when a nation cries for vengeance, the lie spreads like a wildfire.
I'm looking at fighter jets over I-95.
The fire builds, devouring everything in its path.
This is a deliberate act of war against the United States.
Our enemies believe that they alone dictate the course of history. That all it takes is the will of a single man.
Alright guys, welcome back to another new series. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be setting it up, but I got it figured out, and we finished Modern Warfare 2 Remastered yesterday. So we're starting the third one today. Let's just hop in. Obviously I've played this game before. We're just going to start a new difficulty. Now, because I died a couple times on Modern Warfare 2 and the first one, so we're gonna do Recruit. I'm not trying to go too hard. We're trying to make it simple, just get the story done. So let's hop in. This is the once we finish this COD, this is the last COD we're gonna do in the series until I eventually will myself up to do the story of Black Ops 7, because I've done every other great Call of Duty game. I've done all the Black Ops games, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, Cold War. Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign. I did Cold War, which was basically Black Ops 5. We did Black Ops 6. We did Call of Duty World at War. We did Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare. Those were good. Those were underrated. We did we did the 3 new Modern Warfares as those came out. The only one we're missing for great Call of Duties are just, you know, well, I don't know about great. It's depending on how you take it. I've just heard stuff about it. I haven't played it myself. But Black Ops 7 is the only one we haven't done yet. We've done everything else, so I do want to get to it eventually. Whether it's bad or good, I have to play it. I've played every other Black Ops. I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. From what I've heard, it sounds like I would still enjoy the game, me personally, so we'll have to wait and see. But we're starting off very fast in the beginning of this one. They're giving a quick recap of what happened at the end of 2. Obviously, we almost died. We got stabbed by General Shepard. And the third game literally starts right there. We're getting rescued to a hospital with Price. Because we're bleeding out. We are basically dying, so... Now, this game, we're going to try to do what we did with Modern Warfare 2 and kind of with the OG remastered one. We're going to try to start today with half of the game and then finish the other half tomorrow. The game is 16 missions, so just 8 missions today, 8 missions tomorrow. Should be pretty easy, actually. Hopefully no more than like 2 hours each
Overlord, Metal
video.
01 is up on Greenside.
This is Sandman. Understand we are OpCon to you. Over.
Glad to have
Now, you're going to get introduced to a lot of new characters in this game. And I guarantee you, I almost promise you, you're going to fall in love with every last one. Because I did. I did.
So until it's
Like,
down, you'll have
dude,
no radio contact.
it was sad.
Ground assets to get you close. Over.
Copy all.
I'm
We'll
going
get
to
it
plug
done.
my controller in so it doesn't die. God. Okay. We are in.
We gotta move now.
I guess it's a little delayed. I don't know why it's a little delayed. I keep refreshing it on YouTube. I don't know. It's just like that with OBS, I guess. Yeah. So we're a little bit behind. Like a minute, I would say. It's fine though. Alright, this mission is called Black Tuesday. We're again, we're gonna get used to a lot of new characters. This team being one of them. So they're exclusive to this game. Oh man, I love them though. Alright, we're hopping in. This is Black Tuesday. Grenade! I don't know if my capture card is able to withstand the moves I'm literally pulling right now. It is lagging so bad. I'm like shooting fast, reloading fast, jumping around too fast. My capture card is not able to withstand it. Well, I'm trying to like not die. That's why I'm hitting him with the moves. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I just started it, so hopefully it's like a tiny little lag and it refixes itself. It always has a spike at the beginning of the stream. Even when I'm playing on PlayStation, sometimes it's when it's a big game like this, like a war game or something like that. There's so much going on at screen at once, it happens. So hopefully it fixes itself. I should have waited and healed a bit. I was trying to get a grenade in, but yeah, it looks like it's fixed itself. So. Like I said, hopefully it was just a little spike because it's the beginning.
Contact front, hostiles in the open.
Ignore the hostile. Let's go.
Get off the street. Go right. Same as before. Burn the jammer, kill the bad guys. I like it. Stairs, on me.
Oh my god! Okay. We're going up the stairs. Again, guys, if you're barely joining, the stream is delayed by like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know. For some reason, every time I stream with OBS, this happens. So whenever we're playing, you know, Xbox, Nintendo Switch games, this is just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. OBS does this all the time. I don't know why. It starts perfectly fine most of the time. It just, once it starts, it's always like a minute or two delay. Like behind where I'm actually currently at. So, but luckily it looks like the, like, I don't know, freeze glitching thing seems to have fixed itself. We're gonna try not to do too many fast movements. But this is a COD game, so if you don't do certain fast movements, you're gonna die. So we'll try not to do too much. We'll try to be on point, so we don't have to run, dodge, throw grenades, you know, do something crazy. But yeah, man, I really hope one day they eventually remaster this game. They've done it with the first and the second one. The second one was just the campaign, where the first one was like both. The campaign and the multiplayer. I don't care. Honestly, I just want the campaign. I just want the campaign remastered on modern consoles, just like the first two. I don't know if this one is a little bit harder due to licensing and stuff, but considering it's made by the same company that made the first and second one, I just don't know why it's so hard to remaster it, but who knows. Again, I'm not the creator of the game or the person who's supposed to, you know, reimagine the look on the newer gen consoles, so I don't know how it works, but if they done it with the first two, it would be a real damn shame if they never completed the trilogy and just made it for modern consoles, so it would be a real shame. I'm hoping they do. Time will tell. Hey, maybe if we're lucky, it's like a whole Infinite Warfare situation. When Infinite Warfare first came out, you got Modern Warfare Remastered, like in a bundle. If you bought that I think it was like $88 edition. It came with Modern Warfare Remastered and the complete version of Infinite Warfare with the season pass and everything. Which, when you look at it now, $80 for a complete game and a whole second game, technically speaking. It's pretty good, especially when you pay $100 for one full complete game, so damn. They've definitely changed with times, man. But, yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare 4 is coming out this year, or whatever they call it. Maybe they don't do the number sequel, but it is a sequel to Modern Warfare 3. Except this time around it's going to be fully fledged, a longer campaign and everything like that. It's going to continue the story of Modern Warfare 3. So, hopefully, this is that one time where they could totally be like, hey, we're packaging on Modern Warfare 3 campaign remastered. Because I don't really think they'll do a whole multiplayer like the OG. Or else they would have done it with MW2. So, I just, if they ever do it, or in a matter of when they do it, because I really think at some point they're going to do it. They have to, bro. You completed almost the whole trilogy on newer gen. Like, I don't think it's gonna waste too much time to get that done. So, when they do it, I hope that it's like really cheap if you can buy it separately, and if not, I hope that it is it's like bundled in with a game that makes sense. You know, like I said, now's the perfect time. Modern Warfare 4 is coming out this year, or whatever they call it. Bundle in the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. Because I guarantee, like I said, I guarantee you they're not doing multiplayer. It's going to be like Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, where it doesn't take a lot of time. They just want to get the campaign out. They release it at like $20, just like Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered, and there you go. Completed the trilogy, and they put in low effort and made a profit. I don't like it either, but I think that's the best way we're going to get it. Any other way, it would never happen, so. We're almost done with this mission. This mission is, well, for a first mission, it's kind of lengthy, but still not as long as some other first missions in COD. Got it, going up the stairs, going up the stairs. Going up here. We gotta climb up to the roof. I wonder if I'm doing too much right now. I'm good. I don't see no lag or anything. We're on the roof now.
The jamming system, it's up on the second tier.
Okay, we're gonna blow up this little satellite thing. There is, I don't know if it's right now or the next mission. I think it's the next one. There's gonna be a whole helicopter sequence. Which is a little bit of a problem.
That's affirmative. We got you loud and clear.
Roger, 01. All systems are operational. We're sending a Black Hawk to your location for exfil. ETA 3 minutes.
Roger, we're standing by. Contact!
ISR is back online. We are detecting multiple hostiles on the rooftops in your area. You now have OpCon on a full...
Oh no, so we do. This is the one with the helicopter. Okay. I guess it ends with a helicopter. Never mind then. I guess it is kind of long. I guess this mission is kind of long. Well, helicopter. Bye-bye.
Here's our exfil. Load up, load up.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is the exit sequence that we have like a little fight on a helicopter. I remember this so well. Let's go. Jump.
Confirm for Eagles on board. Exfil complete. Hold on, we're going vertical. Multiple contacts, lower rooftop. Frost, get on it.
Metal 01. Stand by for new mission directive. Over.
Roger, Overlord, send it.
We have multiple Russian warships near our ports. We sent the SEALs to assault the command vessel. Proceed to New York Harbor to assist.
Copy your last.
Metal 01, be advised, we're seeing multiple enemy rotor wings in your airspace.
Enemy bird incoming. Stay on him, stay on
There's
him.
a helicopter on us.
Frost, down that Russian bird. Tally target right side high. Two more.
Second one.
Enemy fire. Take evasive action. Enemy bird is down.
Got one. Got two. There is a third one. It was a surprise.
Keep scanning your sectors. I think we lost them. Shit, enemy high. Alright, hold on. Make it left. He's behind the building. Frost, can you get a beat at him? Higher.
Got it. It is gonna hit us though.
Look out! We're hit! Hang on! Shit, we're going down! I still got pressure in the pedals! Come on, you son of a bitch! Hold on!
Oh, never mind. We didn't go down. I remember that going down.
Collective and pitch set. Fuel 70%. Overlord, this is 01. We are en route to the harbor. Over.
Right, that's mission one done. That was a little bit longer than I remember actually, but I do remember it ending with the plane sequence. That's not bad. Like 19 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, we got this. A lot of the other missions are a little bit faster. I mean, this was an opening mission, so they like to make these like somewhat of a
This is
length
Lightning 3-1.
to just like
Guidance systems are
capture you
back
in.
online. Standing by with a full payload of JDAMs. Requesting clearance.
Lightning 3-1, you are cleared to engage.
Bringing the hard deck. DOT 5 seconds. Weapons away.
Verify initial strikes on the Predator feed.
Sir, appears all sites have been neutralized.
Good work, Sandman. We've regained air dominance over Manhattan and pushed the front line back to the river.
What's our next target?
The Russian command vessel is an Oscar II submarine carrying enough cruise missiles to level the eastern seaboard. We need to strike fast before they can launch a counterattack.
Roger, what's the mission?
Infiltrate the vessel, take over the bridge.
Oh, this is the
then
boat
turn
mission.
their weapons
Okay,
against
this
their own
one-
fleet. I need you to link up with the SEALs and get
This
it
one's
done.
called Hunter
Good luck.
Killer.
Get up, boys. Where's our infill point? Brooklyn Battery Tunnel.
I remember this mission.
It did.
You gotta always have like a boat mission or a water mission or something like that in Call of Duty game. Something like, even if it's set on a vessel that's on the water, like a factory, something. You gotta always have a water mission. Yeah, this one's called Hunter Killer, bro.
Don't start the party without us. Almost through.
We're playing as the same team from the previous mission. The guy's name is Frost.
Primary entry point is open.
There's Sandman. We got a lot of new characters, but I love these characters. There's that water mission, infiltrate from the bottom, get to the top. Gotta accelerate.
Damn.
I think there are trip mines in here, so I think we need to navigate without hitting some trip mines.
Maintain 295
Well,
degrees.
not trip mines, but
300 meters
you know,
to
the
link
water
up.
mines.
Metal 01, got you on the tracker. Roger, approaching rendezvous. SEAL team should be up ahead. I see them.
Oh, yeah, I remember this mission. I wish it had like
on the move. Intercept
a
window is
speed
closing
boost,
fast.
but this is unfortunately
Roger that,
like the
lead way.
fastest it goes.
Watch your sonar. Russians are laying mines.
Yep. Oh, landmines. They're not called mines or trip
Eyes on your
mines.
sonar.
They're called landmines. Ah. But I avoid those landmines. They just took down a boat right there, one of the landmines. Don't love that. I don't want to be one of those landmines. I mean, I don't want to be that boat sinking. Just be careful. There are a lot of them, so I like to swerve around them. Because I'm always afraid if I'm going to accidentally touch one of them.
Power down. Here
So
we
I
go.
kind of take the long way around.
Target approaching. Oscar 2, 8 o'clock.
Huddle and wait here for a second. And then once all that happens, they're going to let us go again. Because there's a boat. And that boat that's passing above us, that's the one we need to go onto. So that's why we were ahead of time so that we can meet up with the boat. So we could catch up with it. You know, I love this mission actually. You know, especially like the ending part of the mission. I love the water missions in Call of Duty games. Like, I think it was Modern Warfare 2. They had it on. It was a factory one where we were just seeing who set up the factory and what they are doing on the factory. And the rain looked beautiful, and we were in the water, and it was dark. It was just a very beautiful mission, even though it wasn't colorful. It was fine. It was really good. Funny enough, before the game came out, that's when they announced that mission, and they showed off the gameplay, and I was like, this mission looks awesome. I loved it. Yeah, it's such a great
Commencing assault.
Roger 01.
like
Continue to
mission.
primary
Whenever they
objective.
add like
We
a
need
water
control
mission,
of
they're
the
always
Sultan
fun.
vessel.
Even Modern Warfare. I mean not Modern Warfare. Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost with the whole water. And then you're able to shoot underwater, but you have to remember that bullets work different underwater, but they don't go as far, so you have to get a little bit up and close to get some kills and stuff like that, because they have like a faster drop-off point from when it exits the barrel and stuff. Like it was just so cool. Like that you had to really use your brain with that. Like, and then this with the mines, and then other Call of Duty games where it's like, oh, there's sharks and stuff. Like, dude, that Call of Duty Ghost mission with the shark was the worst one for me. I was so scared because shark, and that shark will literally grab you, and it is a brutal kill. Like it's bad. So that's my worst nightmare. Yeah, the water missions are so cool. I love them.
Unknowns are hostile.
This one is like no exception. This is a really fun mission. go that way, I will go this way. Nice job, Sandman.
Stairs clear.
All right.
Take left. They're going to scuttle the sub. We gotta move now. Frost, take point. We have to get to the bridge. Hold position at the door.
Alright, I'm right here at the door, waiting on you, Sandman. Let's go. Ready? Oh, breach. Okay.
Put a kicker charge on the door.
Got him.
Area secure.
Alright. That was pretty much the whole mission. We come in here, we activate something, and we're out. This mission is very quick.
01. I send checkpoint
Very, very,
notice
very
and
quick.
over.
Unless you're playing this on hardened, then you gotta make sure you don't get shot a lot and you don't die. Or veteran, actually.
Codes now.
Grid coordinates follow. Tango, Whiskey, 056628.
Coordinates confirmed. Firing on Russian fleet in 30 seconds. Frost, get on the console.
On it.
3, 2, 1, turn. Overlord, missiles armed and launching.
Roger.
Alright, now,
Safety
again,
is
like I
positioned
said,
for
we just
exfil.
escape and mission done. Second mission, way quicker than the first one. And I remember the third mission so well because it's also another one of my favorite missions. The third mission is called Persona no Grata. Here with Modern Warfare 3, yes sir. I said it was coming, here it is. Moving on to number 3. After that, we're gonna take a break on the Call of Duty series until I decide to do the Black Ops 7 campaign or until Modern Warfare 4 releases. So after this game, after we beat this tomorrow, we are officially like done with the Call of Duty series for now. So I think we've got like 2 weeks until May. So I'm trying to decide if I want to start a new game series or if I want to just continue on with like one of the games I'm thinking of is like Red Dead Redemption 1, but I feel like that one's just way too long that I do not want to do that one yet. However, if I'm lucky, okay, all right, hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry, I'm back, guys. I figured out an issue today that's been going on with my air conditioning. It's just leaking really bad to the point where I'm in a small apartment, so I had clothes in the area where it was leaking, and a lot of it is all over my room drying right now. And it just started leaking again right now while I was streaming. I looked over, it was a lot of freaking water, so I had to clean it real quick. It's really bad. But I see the comment. The comment was the Vietnam game. So yesterday I mentioned it. I'm not gonna mention all of them again, but I'll mention the most popular. The most popular one I found was Call of Duty Black Ops, the very first one. And then Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2. Apparently those take place during the Vietnam War. All the others I don't recognize them. And the fact that I don't recognize them, they're probably on older consoles like the PS1, the PS2. You know, they're just random games with the name Vietnam in the name. So, but that was the second mission, Hunter Killer. We're now going on the third mission, which is Persona non grata. I remember it because it's one of my favorites. We get like a little drone to drive around, and he has like a turret and freaking missiles, and it's freaking awesome. I love this mission. So let's move on to Persona.
Friendly call signs. We are no longer on the defensive. I repeat, consolidate.
Yeah, I did. I said Call of Duty Black Ops, Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2. There are others, but there's so many. Another high-speed boat chase. Yeah, we love them. We love the boat chases. Well, we love any type of car chase, whether it's a boat chase or it's a car with a turret on the back. Running away from an explosion or something. We just love that stuff. This is fun, man.
Trust me, he'll make it. We're picking up inbound signatures. We've got
so,
it's Makarov.
Basically, Makarov knows where we are. So for some reason, at the end of the second game, when we killed Shepard, immediately Makarov was like, I need them dead. I'm not taking any chances. So that's why we're hiding away, trying to fix up Soap, because he got stabbed at the end of the second game. Well, he found our safe house. So we have to move Soap. Whether he's bleeds out or not, we have to move him because they're coming for us. We're playing as Yuri. Now, in this game, they'll give you the explanation of the Yuri character. At first, I didn't care about him, but I fell in love with him by the end.
We need to get Soap to the chopper. What is that?
Well, there's Soap. He is dying, and these are Makarov. We gotta hold him off. We gotta work with Price to get Soap out of here. The Leon and Victor chase is the best chase. The motorcycle one? Absolutely. I love that one. That motorcycle one was so badass.
Whatever this man says.
Right now, he
Take
needs
position on the
the
balcony.
pressure on
We need to
Soap.
buy the doctor some time. Keep your eyes on the
Oh.
courtyard.
No, defend Soap. Courtyard first. Okay.
Let's breach the courtyard. Take them down.
It's the AK-47. I don't like this gun. I know a lot of people love the AK in Call of Duty Black Ops games, or just Call of Duty games in general. I despise the AK-47. Do you see the recoil on this gun, how I'm shooting it? I'm shooting it and it's slowly going upward. I hate that. I hate the recoil. Now, in some games you can fix it, you know, when you tweak around with the upgrades and stuff, but it's still bad. I'd rather use any gun, like the SCAR, the PDW, anything besides this freaking AK-47. Actually, you know what's funny? The AK-47U has better recoil than the OG AK-47. The smaller minigun one has better control than the big original gun. Does that make any damn sense? Look how badass Brian is. Like,
we've got to get Soap to the chopper.
So cool, man. Alright, now we're getting Soap out of here. He's gonna bleed out a little bit, but he'll be fine. Gotta get up close because the recoil on this freaking gun sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me get that shotgun. Yeah, let me get that spaz. What gun is that? The GS. Oh, we can get the P90, but I don't like the COG sight. Ooh, actually, we'll take this one. Yes. Alright, got my guns. Oh, we're supposed to follow Captain Price. So here we go. I got a shotgun, and I got a better recoiled assault rifle. Alright, we're gonna have to clear the courtyard to get Soap out of here, so another reason why I bought or not bought, but another reason why I got the shotgun. He's good at clearing stuff. Dude, this gun on survival mode is a top tier gun, man. I don't know if you saw. Hold on, I gotta pause. Are those names coming up on stream? I'm gonna have to take that off. Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta turn that off. There's some personal stuff. Did it come up? Yeah, it came up right now. Time to go on silent. Y'all already know my Xbox name. Come on, we've been over this. Come on, getting status. Do not disturb. There we go. Alright, so gotta remember to do that tomorrow. Start, huh? Literally not. No, it doesn't say address. I mean, the worst thing is it just says my name. But, yeah. I've mentioned I hate my name, and I've mentioned what my name is, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, we have to. If Jack had just stayed with his parents, they would have never been created. What? No, Dowie would have never been created. Correction. I feel like he would have. It just would have been 2 personalities instead of 3. Well, actually, I think it still would have been 3, because I think I remember them saying that it can only be controlled with 3 personalities, so I guess it would have just been a completely different personality besides Jack, I guess. But it still, I think, would have been 3, so unfortunately, it still would have been a thing. They were heavily trying to make it a thing. They just needed 3 people, and luckily, they found the 3 people that were reckless and dumb. Oh my god! No! There's no way that grenade killed me. It barely popped up. It wasn't ready to explode. Are you dumb? Ghost. I mean, not Ghost. Ghost is dead. I'm so sad. I'm over here like, Ghost, move out of the way. And I'm like, wait a minute, Ghost is dead. So bad. This mission is very hard, especially on Veteran, because there are so many damn enemies in this city right here as we're escaping with Soap. This mission is one of the, like, for me, it's one of the harder missions to do on Veteran. Usually, well, when I was a kid, I sucked at Call of Duty, let's put it that way, but, you know, I started playing it a lot more. I got good, I guess. I could never do a freaking game on Veteran, but, when I started doing a lot of the campaign missions on different difficulties besides normal or easy, you know, I got very comfortable. One of the harder, there are a couple missions I found to be very hard on Veteran, and this is one of those. This mission on Veteran is a pull your hair out mission. You're gonna be screaming, you're gonna be crying, you might break a controller if you're that type of person. And you will definitely hate yourself. You will hate yourself. This mission is annoying. Even when you get the drone up here, it's still very hard. It's a very difficult mission. I'm gonna bust through the door. We're gonna clear it. Nobody's in here. We're gonna go out. And this is when we're gonna get our little drone up in this little place right here. Come on, Price, open the door. Hold up. This is it. It's underground.
I see it. Unmanned ground vehicle. Seems 2-centimeter armor plating, mounted
We found the
radar,
drone.
and grenade launcher.
And this is the thing we're gonna control. Is it kind of
Yuri, clear a path
mission
to the
4 is
chopper.
called Turbulence. I think that's an air mission. Oh yeah, that's the one with the president. Ooh, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played it. Now, 2011. How, where are we at? 2026. 9 years would be 2020. That's 6 years. 15 years. This game's been out 15 years. If you haven't played it now. Okay, so we got rid of those 2 helicopters. We're making sure everything is still clear. We're gonna find the helicopter. Get blown up by another helicopter. And now, us, Yuri, we gotta run all the way from where we were at to the helicopter. We are gonna have to fight some people, so just get ready. We're gonna have to dodge a helicopter trying to take us out, so be careful. I guess we're not gonna have to fight anyone. So we're gonna have this moment. It's a pretty good moment. Well, not good for Yuri because he almost dies, but it's pretty cool. It's a little cinematic. Fall off a cliff, we run into a river. We almost drown. Kind of, like I said, kind of cinematic, kind of cool. Classic Call of Duty things. Funny enough, speaking of which, remember how I said yesterday that Call of Duty announced that they were making a movie? Today, literally this morning, they posted on well, I haven't looked anywhere else, but on YouTube. I follow their channel on YouTube. When they did a post and it said, "The Call of Duty, stay ready. The Call of Duty movie launches June, I think 30th. It's somewhere in June, 2028. Mark your calendars." And I was like, I need to see a trailer. Because I literally mentioned last year, I'm like, I do not want just another war movie. I want a Call of Duty movie. That's what it's being marketed as. I believe Poppy 6 will be the last chapter. You know, a lot of people are thinking that, and the director's kind of teased that it is. However, it won't be the end of Poppy. Or Poppy Playtime, because the director is very vocal that he wants to do a ton of side stories, whether it's for characters that he believes was underused or something like that, or wasn't explained enough of. and stuff like that, or just a completely different story that has nothing to do with the original story. He just wants to do a lot of side story stuff. He mentioned the movie is still in production. He mentioned like more comics and stuff like that, like the book we got, giving like a description of the characters. He wants more stuff like that. So it sounds like he's trying to go more of like the FNAF route, where it's like a movie, the games, the books. I don't know how I feel about that actually, because at least with FNAF, there is so much lore that it makes sense to have all these different avenues. I'm not sure if I would totally be excited to see a Poppy movie. Like, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't know, the trailer could come out and I could be totally like, yeah, totally down, but just the idea of it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't think there's enough there. I don't. Unless they're gonna put all 6 games into one movie, which already sounds like too much. I just don't, I don't know. This mission is called Turbulence. It's mission number 4. They could make an Hour of Joy game. I was literally about to agree with that. The only problem with that, and this is where you poke the holes out and you see that it's leaking. It's just a game where you would play as the toys just killing people. There's no story. There's no nothing. It's if anything, would be like a multiplayer game, and you play as toys killing humans, and you have to survive or something. It would turn into like a Dead by Daylight type of thing. The sound of that does not sound good, actually. I don't need that, actually. It's not needed. Now, will they do it? Because there's a lot of stuff we don't need or we don't want, and the companies make them anyways. But the sound of the concept of an Hour of Joy game sounds cool. But when you realize that was such a small thing, how could you make that into a game? Literally Dead by Daylight. One team is the killers, or the toys. The other is the survivors.
We have only 2 choices.
It doesn't have to have like a canon story. It could just be a multiplayer game like that, and there's lore sprinkled out throughout the game. But I feel like that type of game should be free. I would not pay for that. I wouldn't personally play it. I'll just wait for someone else to find all the lore and explain it to me.
That's gunfire.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't think you could do a story for that. It was such a small, short, like, sequence in the story that you couldn't do a full-fledged game out of it. Personally, that's what I think.
Protect the president. Code Red.
Protect the president. Who's the president in this game? Because in Black Ops 1, it was JFK. And that was hilarious. And they made a zombie map called 5, and you were in the Pentagon. And you were playing as JFK. It was so funny. It was JFK, I think Osama, and like other funny characters. It was just hilarious. Bro, I'm missing. Please tell me they're all dead. Please tell me they're all dead. Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good. We're good. Okay, good. We gotta get rid of this pistol. Even though it's a good pistol, we need more than just a pistol. I don't want these guns. Come on, give me something else that's good, bro. What is this? Fuck it, I'll take the AK-74U. Alright, we gotta go down. Protect the president. I'm taking that shotgun, buddy. Best believe I'm taking that shotgun. Where did the shotgun go? Sir, where's your shotgun? Ooh, it's not a shotgun, but I'll take that one. Where's his shotgun? What the? We don't talk about that. Are you serious right now? Where's that gun? Ooh, yeah, give me that. Give me that. I went too crazy with that shotgun. Oh, the president is called President Warchevsky. I think it was their own president. This is where it all happens. Get the president to save him. This is also like I'm afraid of heights, but for some reason I'm not afraid of planes. This would make me afraid of planes. This would make me afraid of planes. If I ever encountered this, well, first of all, I think I'll die. But let's say I survived, I would never go on a plane ever again. Literally, just never. Because that's like a divine sign to just stay away from planes. Especially if I survived and let's say I had no injuries, like the best luck ever, that's a sign to never ever go near a plane again. Like guaranteed. Like I made it out in the best possible hands that I could have had. Like not even a scratch. Oh yeah, I'm never going near a plane. That was a divine sign to stay away. Like your first and only warning to stay away from planes. Yeah, like absolutely, bro. Back to what I was saying though before I had to clean up the mess that I had to clean up. I was saying the only thing that comes to mind, because I'm not starting God of War, because then I feel like I have to start God of War Ragnarok. But before I start, I was like, oh, what am I gonna start after we finish this game tomorrow? I was like, oh, we could do whatchamacallit, Red Dead Redemption. But I'm like, oh, that game takes so long. So I'm like, nah, instead, because tomorrow, I'm supposed to be getting it, well, I was supposed to get it today, but for some reason they delayed it till tomorrow, even though it's like in the same city right now, so I don't know. But the portal for the Xbox One for the Lego Dimensions is supposed to be dropped off to me tomorrow. So I'm thinking we beat this game tomorrow, and then tomorrow's Sunday, right? No, today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I don't do anything Sunday, right? No. I'm thinking Sunday we can start Lego Dimensions, because again, I wanted to get that done before Batman. This time, I mean, like, this is the perfect chance, because we have like 2 weeks to just play that, have fun with it, try to unlock what we can. And again, like I said, next month I'm gonna get a couple more packs, not too many, but we can play those again before Batman, and then that's a game throughout the year we can keep updating and coming back and playing as I get some new packs for it. So I was like, yeah, we can do that. It's a Lego game. Lego games are very quick and easy, unless you want to collect everything, which I'm gonna try. But nevertheless, again, quick and easy. I thought it's a simple game. It's not a Red Dead Redemption or a God of War, so it shouldn't take me too long. So I was like, yeah, we'll do that instead. So once we finish this tomorrow, on Sunday, we'll start Lego Dimensions. But tomorrow we'll finish up the other half of this game. So if you're liking what you're seeing, if you want to know where this is going to go. Like I said, the ending of this game is so beautiful. Like, literally the last, like, 4 or 5 missions are the most emotional, like, best, perfect, like, maps. Or missions. They're sad. They're happy. They will leave you on the edge of your seat, just being like, oh my god, what the hell is happening right now? Like, they're so great, man. And it just ultimately, between all 3 games, just wraps it up very nicely. So, oh yeah, I'm doing too much. The lag is happening again. Yeesh. Alright, we're gonna give it a second to catch up. Man, there's so much going on screen at once, that's why. It's slowing down a little bit. It's gonna catch up. We'll give it a second to catch up. There we go. Okay. This is the end of this mission anyways, so we're about to be on the 5th mission, which is, it's called Back on the Grid. And I think we're back playing with Sam and his group again, so we're gonna be playing as Frost. Oh, it's Makarov! We've seen it for the very first time. You know what's crazy? This mission, when I first played it, I literally thought I got like a bad ending or something, because it said objective failed. And usually in a COD game, you're not supposed to fail an objective. But the cutscene kept playing out, and I was like, was there supposed to? Hey, look, don't get this wrong. If you love Makarov in the new OG, not the OG. If you loved him in the new Modern Warfare, I feel sorry for you, but look, this Makarov from the OG Modern Warfare is way more scary, intimidating, fearful than the one they gave us in Modern Warfare 3 2023. That was a sad excuse for Makarov. My guy don't even look like a Russian like crime boss type guy. He literally looks like, I hate to say this, but he looks like he's trying to, like he's American. First of all, he doesn't look Russian at all. He doesn't even have the accent like this one does. Yeah, that's the first and foremost. And they tried to really make him look like Makarov by giving him the vest from Modern Warfare 3, the OG right here. The black vest. You know, they tried to give him the same fit. They ruined his haircut. I don't like him. His face, he looks American. He don't look Russian. He doesn't have an accent. And, he doesn't act like how Makarov is. He's just dumb. And then they tried to replicate No Russian in Modern Warfare 3 2023 with, I think it was in the air again, actually. Or something like that. I don't think it was in an airport. I think it was on a plane. And then he threatened to, like, take the plane down or whatever, right? And it just didn't hit like this one does with the airport. I mean, it was so messed up. But, like, yeah, this one's called Back on the Grid. Oh, we're playing as Captain Price, actually, so... Cool, this is mission 5. After this one, we got 3 more missions, and then we'll call it a day. We'll be halfway through the campaign, so... I've acquired Limon. Good job. You could play as an employee trying to escape? Yeah, is there a story to that? No, not really. So that's what I'm saying. The only thing you could really do for that type of game is unfortunately like a Dead by Daylight thing. Protect the president. Exactly. Well, we failed. We failed. So it's still lagging a little bit. I don't know why. It was in the middle of a cutscene. Should I wait to let it? I want to see if it catches up because it's a little laggy. Yeah, I'm doing too much on screen. The game said, I'm unable to cope. This mission is more slow because it requires you to use stealth. So hopefully it kind of balances with this mission. I paused it. I'm giving it a second to catch up. Oh boy. Let's look at OBS real quick. Wow, it's crazy. It's actually running smooth on OBS, but on YouTube it's a little laggy. All right, we're gonna get back to it. It slowed down a bit. I let it catch up. I gave it a minute to like get rid of that freeze frame. So let's move on. Again, this mission is very slow, so hopefully it doesn't lag up like it's been lagging. This is considered like a stealth mission. Well, they want us to be stealthy. Towards the end, we have no choice because we get spotted, but it is for the most part a stealth mission, so. Captain Price stabbed someone. Or was it soap, I think. If the lag doesn't go away, unfortunately there's gonna be a lag. Luckily, once the stream becomes a VOD, that should go away. If it doesn't, I do apologize, but it's freaking OBS, that's why. If they freaking remastered this game and I was playing this on PlayStation, I would not have this issue. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, bro. OBS always does this. You know what's funny? The only game I can think of that didn't give me issues with OBS, which is weird, really, really weird. It's 2 games. It was Pokemon Legends ZA on the Switch 2. And it was, again, funny enough, the Switch 2 with Mario Kart. The new Mario Kart on the Switch 2. I don't know why those were the only games that didn't... Actually, I don't really have issues with the Switch when I use OBS, actually. I think it's just the Xbox. Xbox sucks, bro. The Xbox streaming... And you know what's really bad about this? If Xbox made it easy to stream straight from their console like PlayStation does, PlayStation literally has a broadcast button. So you go into a game, you hit broadcast, and you choose stream to Twitch or YouTube. Boom, done, right? It's so goddamn easy. There's no setup other than you can put the title and stuff, but you could literally put that on YouTube later. You could edit that later. Again, so easy. It's just one button, start, done. Change title, whatever. It's so easy. Xbox doesn't have anything like that. Maybe they don't want to have something like that. I don't know, but I just think it's so dumb, man. Like I said, it's so easy on PlayStation, and that's why I kind of stopped playing on Xbox, and I play a lot of games on PlayStation more now, because it's so easy to stream on PlayStation. Even before I, like, streamed, there was just something about PlayStation exclusives, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of exclusives. I don't think a game should be locked behind a console. I think a game should be played by everyone. I think everybody should want that. You know, they always talk about we want money, right? Well, the easiest way to get money is put it on every freaking console, okay? Now there's limitations depending on the, you know, like with Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't want a lot of super violent games on their console because they're more of a family friendly. Okay, fine, I understand that, but you know, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, they have no excuse. You know, so these exclusive Spider-Man games, Death Stranding, Last of Us to PlayStation, Xbox with Halo and shit, fuck that shit. That they need to be on every console, and I shouldn't have to go out and buy a separate console to play whatever game I want. It should be available on every console. I never liked the whole idea of exclusives, and another thing that shoehorned it in for me to really hate exclusives is when I see grown adults literally freaking arguing that, oh, it's not fair that our game that was exclusive to our console goes to another fucking console. Really, you're a gamer, right? You want someone like you, another fellow gamer, to not enjoy this game if you say it's as good as it is? Like, that's just, oh my god, you are so stupid. You are so stupid. Like, I think you're arguing about the wrong thing. If the game was bad, you could be like, oh, this game is bad, I don't want it on my console. Fine. But, you know, some of those people that find the game to be bad, they're gonna like it. So, again, that goes back to a game is not made for everyone. However, again, like I said, the companies are always complaining they want to make money, and they're not making enough. Put it on every fucking console, and you're gonna make monies galore. Like, I don't understand. Between companies and, like, certain fan bases, I just don't understand. Like, what they argue about is so petty, bro. Stealth is optional so far. Chapter 5 of Poppy will come to console in the fall. Yeah, that's what they said. They said around the end of the year or the fall.
Hostiles approaching. 5. We're compromised.
I failed. I got spotted. I wasn't supposed to go over. Shit. I have to climb up again. I'm gonna struggle. I was supposed to hit them from afar. Oh, I'm stuck. A reload checkpoint. Yeah, that's what the director said. He said the fall. But yeah, like I said, I just don't understand the exclusive thing. I think a game should be on every platform. Fuck the exclusive bullshit. Like, really do. So stupid. And anyone who literally fights for games being exclusive is just as stupid. I think as a gamer, I would want my favorite games to be played by everyone so they could see, like, the good and the greatness of the game. Instead of having to go out and spend, like, I don't know, another $300, $400, $500 just to be able to play a game. You know. That's why I'm so happy when Xbox and, well, Xbox has been doing it for a while, but when PlayStation finally said, oh, we're going to put some of our exclusives on PC, I'm like, finally! Because, you know, I think a lot of people, majority of people have PCs, so if you can't do PlayStation, if you don't have a PlayStation console and you don't want to go out and buy one, eventually it will come to PC, which I still don't like the idea of how long it takes to come to PC, but eventually it will come, and then you'll be able to experience it, whereas before you wouldn't be able to. But another reason why I hate it now is now they're retracting that. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna do anything PC anymore. And their reasoning is because it's not selling well for them. Jesus, I wonder why. Because you're releasing your freaking console exclusive on console, and then later it's coming to PC, which isn't the problem. The problem is that it's coming so much later. Like, I think the quickest PlayStation game to come to PC was like in 8 months. 8 months later, all that hype is done. There's gonna be people that pick it up, yes, but not a lot. Not the numbers you want. If you release it like 2 months after the game comes out on console, you're gonna get a lot more sales and stuff on PC because the hype is still up. You know, like, I just don't understand what they don't see. Like, they're looking at the wrong problem. It's doing bad sales because you're releasing it at a bad time. A time where nobody gives a fuck anymore about the game. Now, if you release it at a better time, you'd be making that money. Like, I can't believe me, a fellow gamer, has to explain to you what you're doing wrong. As a company, you should know what you're doing wrong. And this is why, like, people like me always say, like, we could do better than these companies. Because we, not only do we play these games so we know what we want in games, and what other fellow gamers want, you know, and what we look forward for, like for me, I know so much about Call of Duty, I can tell you that even though I heavily enjoyed the campaigns, well, mine is kind of Modern Warfare 2023, but I heavily enjoyed the campaigns of the new Modern Warfares. There were a lot of changes I didn't like in them, actually, compared to the old ones, that made them feel less like the games they were trying to compare to, you know? Like, the perfect example was, yes, they killed, I'm not gonna say that yet, that's a spoiler, but they killed the character that dies in the original trilogy. Okay, cool. Did we have to die so quick? Because Ghost didn't die. Ghost is still alive at the end of Modern Warfare 2023. They gave him more of a life cycle. I'm happy for that, by the way, but why did he get to survive so long when another character didn't get that justice either? You know, I don't understand. And again, he was done dirty in this game, in Modern Warfare 3, the OG, and it was very sad. But he was really done dirty in the new one. I was like, oh, hell no, bro. And when they first announced his, like, character model, he looked like ass. And they got enough complaints that they eventually fixed it. But he still doesn't look right. I don't know, he looks better, but I was just like, bruh. So, again, you know, I just wish that these companies focused on the real problem, like what was really wrong. And in this case, with PlayStation and their PC games not doing well, you're releasing them at a time when the hype is gone. Nobody cares about this game anymore. The best time to release a game on a new console for people that are excited for it, that do not have that console, is like, at most, I would say 3 months after release. Any more, and the sales are not going to be what you want. They're just not, because no one really cares anymore. You know, the first month, the hype is all around that big game. And then, you know, if you keep doing updates, honestly, majority of people only care about the first 2-3 updates. If they don't like the game, or they don't have the game after the first 2-3 updates, they don't care anymore. They do not care. So I'm like I'm saying, you can push it to 4 months, but I say the best time to release a game on another console shortly after the launch date of it on the original console, whether it's console to PC or console to console, is like 3 months after, and that's pushing it. I would say release it on console or PC, and then release it 2 months later on the opposite, you know, whether it's console or PC. That's when you're gonna still get those hype sales because people still care. After that, you lost the hype. Unless it's something huge, like I said, like Spider-Man or God of War, those are gonna do well no matter what. But for the most part, everything else, you know, Stellar Blade and stuff, those sales ain't gonna make the mark because by then nobody cares anymore. It's over. It's over. The hype is gone. The people who got it on PlayStation, they got it. People who got it on PC wanted it. Anyone who wanted it said, you know what, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't really care about the game anymore. It is unfortunate, but it is just how it is. And the fact that PlayStation can't see that that's the problem is just, I don't understand. It really infuriates me because I'm like, bro, because well, it's not just that. It's also that they're money hungry. If they didn't fucking care about money so much, they would still release these games on PlayStation, on PC. You know, but they're so greedy. They're like, oh, we didn't make as much as we wanted. You know what? Screw you, because your freaking model of how you release it on PC later sucks, bro. Who wants to play a game a year or 2 years after fucking launch when I was excited for it when it launched, but I didn't have a freaking console? I don't want to play it a year later. I don't care anymore. I've already moved on to whatever new games come out that year later. I don't care. It's so dumb, bro. Unless I already played it, like when I'm one of those people that I played them on PlayStation and I want to get them again on PC just to try mods and stuff, then okay, maybe. But then even more reason, that's not a reason to get it on launch, actually. I'm gonna be honest. For me, that's a game where, like, I'll pick it up, but I'll wait for a sale. I'm not paying full price, you know? The only PlayStation games I bought on launch, like a pre-order, and played day one was all the Spider-Man games and The Last of Us 1 and 2. Every other game... Oh, actually, I take it back. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I did that too. And I did it with Rebirth. I pre-ordered it, and I was going to play it immediately, but games came out, and I didn't hop in immediately. I didn't hop in until like 3 months after the game came to PC. So I was a little bit late, but it's fine. I'd already played it on PlayStation, but I picked it up on launch day. You know, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And it's just so infuriating that that's why they're stopping it. They're stopping it because they'd rather stop bringing it to PC to save money, porting it and stuff like that, and they don't lose a lot of money, than to realize, oh, we're actually losing money because we're taking too long to bring it to PC. Maybe if we change that up a bit and kind of try to release it a little bit faster, people will still be excited for it and still pick it up. No, instead of doing that, instead of questioning their motto of how they handle the releases on PC, they're just going to stop completely bringing it to PC. It is so goddamn infuriating. It is so goddamn stupid, and I hate it. Again, because there's so many great games coming this year, and even next, you know, up in the future years, that I would love to see come to PC. You know, PlayStation exclusive-wise. And it's just not gonna happen, because they can't even admit when they're wrong. When they're doing something wrong, and it's their fault that they're not making the sales they predicted or wanted. It's insanity, bro. It just really is. This is the end of this mission, and I think we're just gonna stop there for today. We need to do 2 more missions, but the lag is not fixing. It is so goddamn bad right now. Like, I think I'm like 4 minutes behind where I'm currently. It is bad. I know. That mission, I'm gonna let it cat up. That mission, I think, was back on the grid.
Nikolai, the shipment's gone. We missed the window.
What, this is the end of the mission? There's no point. I might as well pause it later on the next mission and just stop it there.
What do you think Makarov is after?
We'll ask the bastard when we find him.
Yeah, it's not telling me what mission this is. I think this mission was back on the grid. We'll have to see. It might have been Mind the Gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was back on the grid. We got 5 missions done. Like I said, the lag is really, really bad. So I'm gonna stop there for today. If this game takes a little bit more, like if I'm not able to finish it tomorrow and it takes till Sunday, then it takes till Sunday. I just don't want to like push it too far and then I end the video. It becomes a VOD. And it cuts and stuff, like it didn't fully record everything.
Gentlemen, what do we know?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to go back and do the mission all over.
Sweeping up known persons of interest. Advise tasking SAS to investigate Tier 1 threats.
Patch me through to her.
So, we'll see when this mission starts. Tomorrow we'll skip the cutscene, but we're going to watch it today. We'll see what next mission pops up. It's either going to be Mind the Gap or it's going to be Goalpost. I don't know which.
We'll be on plot within the hour.
I don't know if we did 5 or 6 missions.
They're up to.
Mind the Gap. Okay, we did 5 missions. So we're going to stop there. We're going to save and quit. Damn, we really just needed 3 more missions, then we could have stopped, but 11 missions tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, if it acts like how it acted today, we're not doing it. There's no way we're doing 11 missions tomorrow. If we could barely get 5 done today. Hopefully if I started, because I did start a little bit late today. So hopefully if I started a little bit earlier tomorrow, it'll work better, but who knows. I don't know, I don't know why OBS does this. It's literally only when I do OBS. And it's only with Xbox. I've done it with Nintendo Switch 2 and it works perfectly fine. So I know it's just with Xbox. Jesus Christ. I hope it fixes when it goes into VOD or VOD. Like I said, I wanted to do half the game, which is 8 missions, but we were only able to do 5 due to the lag being outrageous. So, unfortunately, hopefully it's better tomorrow so we can just finish it. I'm just worried. If it starts, I'm telling you right now, if we complete most of the game tomorrow, the rest, and on the final mission it decides to lag, I'm not kidding. Normally I wouldn't do this. But the final mission of this game is so important, it's so good, that I'm not having lag in that mission. I will literally stop it on the final mission just to do one video for one mission. It's that serious. This mission, we're not messing this up. So, it's kind of caught up. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of this so far. Unfortunately, couldn't get the halfway mark due to the lag. Hopefully it's better tomorrow, and yeah, I like what's going on so far. It's a little bit of filler, but we're trying to find Makarov. Tomorrow, if we finish it, you'll see the wrap up. If not, if we get, let's say, 5 more missions in, we'll have 6 missions left after that, but we'll be more than far in the story that we would have had a lot more big moments happening. So stay tuned for that. Let me know like I said, what you thought of this. Let me know if you're excited for Lego Dimensions, Lego Batman, everything in May. Yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.